Well, back to the Rangers Cooled episode 127. I think we need to bring in a goalie, and that's kind of the bottom line. Deadline day as well. Livingston. It's going to be toasty, but we'll dive into the office here. I think a few deals have went down, not really to do with ins, but it's more to do with outs. So Alistair Clark has been sold to Crawley Town, and McBurney has been sold to Huddersfield for a few reschedules. So that probably means that the Champions League is who'd we get? We've got Basel, Inter, and CSK Moscow. That is a really piss poor Champions League group. Like, holy shit, is it not? That is piss, and I can't really deny that. But we're going to take a wee look at some transfer. Well, take a look at some of these players that we could bring in terms of goalies. There is a few here. I mean, they're scattered among all the other jobbers in the world. But I'm looking at this guy, 29. He's by far the youngest in here. 84 rated. His stats look good. So we're going to go and try and bring this guy in. We've got 40 million and possibly a bit more. I don't know why he's in here. Get rid of him. But yeah, don't know how much we're going to have to put in to get this guy, but hopefully it's not too much. Hopefully we can still have a wee bit of cash to play over with, and we'll go in and just offer his value. I mean, they might just accept that and have to shaft us out of money, but at the end of the day, I want to get the guy done. 34.5 million they want. Counter. How about 28? That's more or less in the middle, round about there. Okay, and then they just upped it. Right, fuck off, mate. Proposed new transfer fee. What about 31.6? 31.6? That's a fair offer. He's glad we could reach a deal for Vladimir Stos. Negotiate. I wonder how much this guy... See, that's the thing. See, back in the day, like FIFA 13, like, it's mental how long ago it was when you could actually just search, like, the highest overall player in the world and just scroll your way down. I prefer it like that. Like, I do like realism in the scouting shit, but I don't know, it was good. Like, you're in season 10 of career mode and you could just fucking, well, not season 10, like season 8, season 7, season 5, whatever, and you could just see who's got like the highest, I mean, what teams have got the best players and shit. Like, I know you can go in here, but it's a lot easier. I mean, there could be some guy playing in the fucking Saudi Arabian league and this is like 97 rated and you wouldn't know about it. But anyway, yep, squad role important. 2 years, like, come on, mate. Fucking 3 years. Because you offer him more, the player won't accept it. Alright. Yep, he's happy with that. Disregard release clause. And we are just going to go ahead and accept all that. So 84 rated. Guy's name's pretty much impossible to pronounce, which is one of the downsides of signing them. But there we go. New goalie. And he's going to be starting against Livingston. That's it, against Livingston. Last 2 games we have won with 10-1 on aggregate in the league. So let's just keep that kind of form up, and surely by the end of it we'll be somewhere near the top. Well, we will win it if we win the next 34 games. But yeah, let's just get the job done. Hopefully it wasn't just a lucky 2 matches. De Bruyne plays through Son. Great bit of play. Son. Renato. Past his man, back post. Oh my god, Reece Nelson. That has to be the worst shot I've ever seen in my life, big man. And what was that all about? Son played through again. Shoots across goal almost. Opens the score. I can't believe Reece Nelson's missed that. Oh, yes, Firmino. Back to human. Son. Shoots across goal. Great save. Why is it everyone else's goals we come up against are fucking fantastic? De Bruyne, Morelos, another great save, man. What can you do? De Bruyne whips it in again. Morelos catches it. Perina. Yes, good bit of play between Son and Morelos. De Firmino, great save again. What is it with these keepers, man? They must have patched the keepers. Fuck all the other conspiracy theories that I used about what they've patched. It's the keepers, and they've made mine shit. It has to be what it is. Morelos played through, and it's a shit shot. Come on, Ken. Come on, man, we need a fucking goal. Yes, Alfredo. Does his man in. Alfredo drills it past the goal. He couldn't save that one, even though that one was probably one of the easier ones compared to what he's been saving. But who gives a shit? 1-0. Oh yes, Morelos played through. Your big man's holding me back, but it doesn't matter because it's 2-0 and the tie has went for, well, the match has went from looking like a pish 0-0er to 2-0. Mikey Johnson plays it through to Morelos for his hat trick and he gets it 3-0. And that is fantastic, brother. Oh, Ronaldo does his man in. CR7. Oh, penalty. We're not getting it, big man. Alright. I mean, they literally haven't even had a chance, but watch this. Big Crawford will go up here. Fucking Ryan Giggs, FA Cup, man, against Arsenal. No, he won't. 3-0 it ends. And yeah, let's see where we are in the league now. Another hat-trick from Morelos. There's been a deal agreed for Ryan Jack's sale. 8.1 million. Cue the Titanic music. Because they probably will go ahead and accept that. 8.1, I think that's a good deal. He's 31, 77 rated. Barely gets played. Fuck it, man. I'm accepting that all day long. And as you can see, looking at the league, Celtic obviously won the first 5 games. We're 6 points off them, but fuck it, man. We look like we've turned the corner. Hibs, the only other team to remain undefeated. So yeah, hopefully they can keep the pressure up while we're pish. Transfer deadline day. Holy shit, Aberdeen sold Ferguson for 15.1. Celtic brought in one guy for 4.6. One for Hamilton spent a wee bit of cash. Hart spending. I mean, actually it's good to see the SPL club spending a bit of money. And there's just us who fucking are sitting here signing players for 90 odds and all. But we've sold a load of players, to be fair to us. St Mirren. But anyway, we'll simulate an hour and see where that takes us. Will anything happen after this? No. Diego Simeone. I mean, we're trying to get this Rodrigo Purg guy on loan. And because we have a few injuries like in the middle of the park and not a minute, we're going short term. I'd say a couple. I'll be up until the next round. So we're just going to see what this. I mean, if it goes well, we can bring the guy fucking in. But I just seen him there. A lot of decent stats. So there we go. Purg has joined us on a short-term loan now. It's 6-month loan, whatever the fuck it is, man. Who cares? So a bit of transfer deadline day action going on here, but let's just see what the guys rate it. Squad. Doesn't really matter what he's rated. What the fuck is he? Oh yeah, he has to agree to it. But anyway, yeah. I wonder if Ryan Jack, plus it replaces him. And I've listed Tav and Barisic. See, because I'm not playing fullbacks, like fucking not need it. Because this formation just seems like it's working a treat. And Hickey, I'll always keep Hickey because he's young, like, you know, maybe sound a bit like a nonce, but who gives a shit? Berg loaned in. There we go. Ryan Jack still not agreeing terms with the other team. To be honest, I wouldn't even be surprised if he didn't leave because I don't want to relocate, man. All that generic shit. But release clause paid for Barisic, 4.2 million. It's completely up to the player whether he stays with us or moves to Fenerbahce. Fair enough. Ryan Jack has been sold, so definitely players leaving us, but also we've brought some in, so not too bad. Let's see here, what ratings this power guy? 72 rate. I mean, he's just in to do a job, I guess, at the end of the day, because we don't have many central midfielders. Like, I mean, we've literally only got 3. We've got Sanchez, Stewart, and Berg. Purg. I completely forgot about Royce. Fuck me, Royce, mate. You may as well selling Royce, but he's as raw, so I'm not going to. There we go. Barisic sold 3.2 million for your budget. This team's come in for Silvetti. I mean, he's 16. He's probably going to get any game time. So the more game time he gets out of that pish club, the better for us. Oh, but you can train them up yourself. Well, I like doing it realistic. Fucking loan offers, man. That's what I'm talking about. Is anyone else coming in here? Nope. I'm not looking really to sign anyone else. We got a goalie. We got some guy in on loan. What else could you want? And I believe that is us. Did Barisic even join? But yep, no, he laughed. Yeah. I mean, and then Salzburg come in with an offer for Tav after the things end. Fuck it, we'll accept it. We don't need him. Fotheringham. Yep, we'll accept it. We don't need you, man. With 3 goals. I mean, albeit they'll be leaving in January now, but I mean, it's still more money. It all adds up. We'll see where we are in January. But anyway, that will do it for episode 127. Transfer deadline day. A lot of comings and goings. But anyway, next time it will be the return of the Champions League in this career mode as we take on Basel. But until then, peace.